I'd like to ask a question as we enter into this political season or continue. The political season never ends as far as presidential campaigns and what's expected going forward. But I wonder what has happened to our long term planners. It seems like we are dominated, not just in politics, but in all aspects of life, by short term, right now thinking. And I'm talking about different expressions in different contexts, such as emphasis, for example, on immediate returns in the stock market. People talk about long term investing in the stock market, but the way businesses act is to maximize return on investment today without sufficient concern for tomorrow, let alone the week after. And the degree to which the stock market and ownership in stocks reflects an attempt to make money without actually doing anything is counterintuitive to the history, the ideal of America, where you work for what you have, you earn what you have. Now, I realize that many people have saved in the context of working and have tried to invest their money so that they can have retirement years that reflect the fruits of their labor, and that many people who are working in finance in the financial industry are working very hard at what they do. But when it comes to the actual things that we need in life, it's not a matter of being able to eat a dollar bill that matters. It's what that dollar bill can buy. And if the dollar bill has nothing available to spend it on, it doesn't matter how many dollar bills you have. So that if we have a shortage of people who are doing the practical work, from serving hamburgers to installing plumbing to anything that materially we actually need and that we purchase with those dollar bills, then we have an economy that's upside down. The degree to which people are feeling like their efforts to work are not producing an income that is sufficient to provide a standard of living that is desirable in today's world, while I see people who are not doing anything living well, sometimes very well, because of the way our system is geared towards rewarding financial investments and quote investment strategies, then that's a problem. Because not only are we rewarding people who, again, may have worked very hard to earn the income that they have in a traditional labor sense and have invested or had their funds invested wisely, so they're reaping the rewards of those investments. We also have a massive, what should be a social safety net program that has become a permanent support program for people, many of whom are able to work. And now I'm not talking about people who legitimately, for whatever reason, are simply incapable of working. I'm talking about our failure to develop a system that provides incentives for people to work, to learn how to work, that provides opportunities for people to work, to learn how to work. I think part of our problem on the labor side of things is that we've become so concerned about ensuring that everybody gets paid a quote living wage, which is a concept that I would say fundamentally makes no sense, that we have failed to recognize that until people are capable of generating something of value, their work simply isn't worth much. And so there has to be an opportunity for people to be employed, whether it's through government programs or employer programs, in ways where they can develop skills and develop even basic work habits that make them productive employees in order to then be able to get jobs or to create jobs by becoming an employer themselves that provides an income that will sustain them in their day-to-day needs. But that begins not with a focus on the day-to-day needs, but with a long-term plan for job security and job development. The same thing with the government. We're spending money hand over fist as if the expenses of today the presumed expenses of today are the only thing that matter, rather than recognizing that the whole point of a budget is to allocate the available resources not only against present needs, but as investments against needs for the future. The farmer who eats all of his corn in the fall festival and leaves nothing to plant in spring will starve. We are so far removed from the direct impact on our lives of what we do with respect to directly providing food or directly providing shelter that I think we've fooled ourselves into thinking that we no longer need to consider how our present actions will impact our future circumstances. And so, just want to wrap up by suggesting that I think one of the things that we really need to be aware of and look for in politics of the campaigns going forward is who, in fact, is talking seriously about addressing present circumstances with a view towards the future, rather than simply addressing present circumstances as if that, in fact, is all that matters. Thank you all very much. Look forward to hearing what you have to say. Thank you very much for your time. I've got a couple other videos listed here if you'd like to take a look at those, as I'd like to discuss issues related to politics, religion, society, and how in the world we're supposed to understand ourselves and life in the world. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.